37. 37 is where I left off. Okie dokie. Back to making the map. Okay, 37. 37, 37, 37, 37. Got it. Okay. 37, you'll be done with Morheim altogether. Never go back. You get a quest. This is the entrance. You come right. Might be right about. That's. Wrong one. Shiza. Where does the quest start for? Might actually start at that Shugo that's right there. I'm trying to remember. Man, I sure as hell hope you ain't asking me that question. I have no clue. Why can I not remember this? I've done it like 5 times in the past week. Anus. Okay, fuck it. At 37, you'll come to Blueson Fortress, and you'll look for one of these. It starts a campaign, or a attunement quest to get into this instance right here, which is Chromium's Trial. It's a solo instance. It's not like the worst experience. It's actually some pretty decent good experience. The first run is okay. The next run after is actually way better. But for 37 to 37 and a half, do this attunement quest, follow where it takes you. I would tell you the step by step, but quite currently my brain is like, hey, I can't remember anything right now. So do that, and then you'll get in. The first quest is called Nightmares and Dreamscapes. I know that much. The second quest is called Nightmares and Dreamscapes. Fuck my brain. You go in there. It's a solo instance. You can kill everything if you want to. If you kill everything and every possible mob in the instance, you might hit 38 or be a few bubbles off. And I mean a few bubbles off. But most people, after they do the attunement and get in and get out, they're anywhere between 3 to 7 bubbles out. This camp right here actually has a quest in it called... Shit. Wow. Seriously, Brain, what's going on, man? Fuck, shut down on me? It's a quest that basically takes you over here in this little crescent moon thing and tells you to kill the ghosts up in this area. There's also another quest that is, I think it's this guy right here. His name is Skoda. It's one of these. It's one of these quests. Campaign quest. You absolutely need to do that quest. It needs to be done. If you don't hit 37 or 38 by doing the ghost quests, and you're not a couple bubbles off, go and do this quest right here. It may be a bunch of running around. I know people don't like that. I know you probably won't like that. But in order to actually use this guide effectively that I'm making, it has to be done because it is a prerequisite for one of the quests in this area at a higher level. That quest, piled with this, guaranteed will hit you 38. It may put you about 38 and a half. And at that point, you come up to here, and at 38, this little hub right here will have a couple quests for you. It won't have as many as you want it to have. It'll have, I think, 4 or 5. But what it does is it tells you to come into here. Overall in this area is a bunch of mobs. like creatures that you remember from Altgard. There's Lob Knights, there's Crestliches, not Crestliches, there's Lob Knights, Krasars, some of the ones from the water in Morheim, down by the river. Kill them all. For the quest, that is. You won't have the Ice Crystals quest yet, because you won't be of high enough level to get it. Another thing to note is at 38, the quest for the lighthouse takes place. You'll get right here. Oh, it's actually, I think it's a little bit over. It's right here. There's a mob there named Captain Hilden. He drops a note. Read the note. Don't sit there and run around for 5 hours. What do I do now? Read the note. This quest is called Light Up the Lighthouse, which is a prerequisite to one of the best titles in the game, which is worth doing. After you kill these mobs, go up here and grab the little lighthouse thing. He'll tell you, you'll read the note, which will then take you over here. I think this is the little nook. This little nook right here. There's a box, but you'll see there's like this plank that looks like this, and then a box right here, and then there's like this little chest. Why is it not switching colors? This little red, it's not red, it's brown. It's like this little chest. This is what it'll look like if you're standing like right here, in this general area, looking up. There'll be a little ledge off as you enter the crevice. It goes in, and then it goes like this, and it goes like this, and then it does this. There's a ledge right here with a ramp. It goes right here. And then this little setup over here, the chest you want is the one that's hiding behind the boxes. There will be a mob right here, a mob right here, and then one at the bottom of the stairs, and then one guarding the thing. If nobody has killed anything. You need to kill this one, and this one. You can skip those two because you can jump the ledge. That one. Grab the box. You will then have the crystal. Basically, it's a crystal power crystal type thing, which you will then. This is totally up to you. You can come back down from up here and literally kill a path going all the way up to this lighthouse. And when you get in the lighthouse, there is an elevator in the dead center of it. You need to take the elevator to the top, and then get off, go around the side of the building, do a 180-degree turn, and you will see a power crystal against the center of the lighthouse, and then one that is empty. Put the empty one, right-click on the empty one, you'll get a little cogwheel, you put the light on, and this is where the fun part kicks in. You will glide from here straight there. One thing I forgot to mention though is before you come up here, you might have a quest or two in this area. Here, for frost ignorance, you'll kill the trees. Let's use color coding. These are trees. They're frost ignorance. You gotta kill them. There'll be a couple of them down, a couple mobs down here that you have to kill for a different quest. This is the zombie zone. Just remember this, like, fucking, there's zombies, skeletons, ghostly images, just, this is like the edgy forest of edginess. So it spans all throughout here. Do these quests first, these right here, first. Do these second, and then come up and do this one third. Kill your path up, and then you have a straight glide path straight back to base. This quest alone at the lighthouse will give you 10 million experience. All these quests combined should get you another 10 million. That should level you from 38 to 39. You will do 38 to 39. 8. Right here. That's like a clusterfuck of. There's a little zoom out. You see a less detailed image. Ignore this. This is what's inside there that looks like that. But this will be 38 to 39 right here. Clearing the map. After you go up here, you can, while you're doing the 38 to 39 path, there's a ghost that sits right here. This little area right there. He has a quest to kill some of the ghosts all along this. You can do it if you want. Optional. Up to you. You don't have to. I would suggest it. It's free experience for killing like 6 mobs. You go out there, you kill 6 mobs, turn it in. And then when you fly down, you'll hit 38, which will then give you a quest for Siren's Treasure after you light up the lighthouse. Because if you watch the cinematic, I'm just going to leave it at that. If you watch the cinematic, I don't want to spoil it. But if you watch the cinematic, you'll see why this next quest is what it is. He'll send you back here. You'll do some talking around the camp, and he's like, okay, go find Esnu. Esnu, just so happens, this is where you enter, just to be right about here. She is a mermaid siren type thing, but she's not hostile and won't murder your face like the rest of the ones will. You talk to her, she's like, oh, I would help you, but I don't have my key. You will then fly down. I think it's right here. There will be a mob sitting on top of this like outcropping. She'll literally be on top of it. She'll be floating around. She's a 5-dot mob. She hurts. She's level 45, 44. So if you are 39, be prepared to have to use a potion or two. Also be prepared to have to blow DP skills if you have them, because she doesn't hit nicely. She hurts a lot. You'll kill her, you'll run back to there. Talk to her again, talk to her once, you give her the thing. Then you sit there, you frolic your fingers, twiddle your thumbs, talk to her again, she'll send you back. You will then get the loot chest. Go straight back this way. You come in and turn it in right there. You will then get a necklace. Hold that necklace. Don't sell it. It's one of the best flight path necklaces, or flight time necklaces in the game that involves you not having to spend dollar bills. Although it has the same flight time as a 40E one. Now that everything is available for... You can sell it if you want, up to you. It's an Earth Resist neck. You think there's going to be any Earth Resist fight soon. There you go. But you will run back, turn it in, you will get the easy mark title. Hit P, like so. Hit title, normal types. This is the best title in the game because of this right here. One of them. 4% speed is amazing. It makes you run super hella fast. You're like Sonic the Hedgehog, but have wings and are way cooler. After you do that quest, there will actually be a bunch more quests open up here to come back into the Forest of Edginess. Do those. There'll be another couple to go on the Ice Lake. Do those. If you don't hit 39 after doing all of that, come up here. Use a different color. Come up here and kill ghosts. Why? Why, you ask? It's like, oh hey, I could, out of all the mobs to farm, I could farm anything. This one also boils down to monetary issues. If you're having money problems, these mobs have a chance to drop a ghostly skin. I'll go see if I can find one. But it's a ghostly weapon. It's basically a transparent green weapon for every class. It's one of the most sought out items in the game simply because it's fucking transparent. Find one weapon. Ghost. Nothing. Between level 40 and 45. Go. Otherworldly is what it's called. But seeing as see how it's kind of that one's really not. Wow. So the sword, I guess they changed it. All of these skins used to be transparent. I stand here dumbfounded right now. 37 to 44. It may just be that there aren't any on the trade broker right now, because they're exceedingly rare, and if you get one, you basically are rich. Oh, hold your horses. What the fuck is that? Interesting. There's a green weapon. Let's see if I can find one. Not having any luck. It may be otherworldly. I may just be retarded. But they drop skins. They're basic skins, like the Lobby skins that you remember from level 10, 13. But they're green and transparent. That's actually a pretty cool skin right there. Well, not really. Never mind. What kind of skins do we got? Shitty ones. Although that is actually a really bitchin' looking staff. But she's on your back wrong. Dude, what? Some pretty cool looking skins. Back to the map. After you hit 37, 38, is this 39? You'll hit 39 here. 39? Was it 39 or is it 38? Is it 40? Oh jeez. This is just fucking bad right now because I can't remember anything. It's 37. It's down there. 38. 37, 38 down there. 38, 39 up here. This is 39, 40. You should hit 40. If not, like I said, go and farm the ghosts if you want to. If not, you can basically pick anywhere here to farm mobs. If you're looking for a questing alternative, there should actually be some quests in Camp Castinian that you can do. If you want the questing alternative and you just don't feel like grinding anymore. At 40, see these two little markers right here? One of the two contains one of your favorite quests. Another attunement quest. What's going to happen is you're going to be like, oh yeah, attunement's awesome, fabulous, cool. Follow that attunement quest. It's a fast one. It's not really that. It's not too bad. It's not as bad as Chromede Trial was. Chromede's attunement was running hell in creation. Talk to him. He's like, oh hey, what's going on? You touch a scroll. You grab the scroll. You use it. Same shit that What's His Nuts did to you in Morheim Fortress to send you to fucking Elio's land will happen here. It'll send you to the Black Cloud. It'll actually send you to the Steel Rake, which is a pirate ship that has a bunch of bad guys on it. It'll send you to the prison chamber. You talk to the Shugo across the chain. Across, like, as you spawn, turn right, there'll be a Shugo with bars. You talk to him. He'll tell you to go get something out of his bag, which will port you to Pandemonium, I think. And then you'll go and talk to the Shugos outside of the dock, which is right here. There are 3 Shugos. 1, 2, 3. We'll talk to this one. Do not enter. Do not enter right there. Don't do it. If you're trying to level as fast as you can, do not enter right there. The reason being is you come to the Loosland, you come up here, there will be 2 Shugos right here. Actually, I think they're like up against that wall. The one on the left will send you to Steel Rake Upper Lower. Do not enter that one. Talk to the one on the right. It will send you to Cabin. This way, you can be on your beloved Fast Track server while you're in Steel Rake Cabin. I did not know of this until recently because I did not even know that there was those mobs that did that. There used to be a little cave there and I just couldn't find out the fucking caveman. Do SR mid. If you have a burdens, pop it. If you don't have a burdens, do it anyway. It should get you 40 to 41, maybe 41. It should definitely get you at least halfway. If you're lucky, you'll get a pair of gold boots that I unfortunately did not have the luxury of finding, but I got those instead because fuck you NCSoft, I'm not waiting on your RNG. But that'll get you to 41, 40 to 41. This next part, it's not this next one, but if that doesn't work, it should though. 40 to 41, that doesn't work. Where's the grind spot that I used? Shaz, I can't remember. But once you hit 41, if that doesn't work, take a break, buy a reset scroll, do it again, hit 41. It's really fucking bad that I'm having to say that because I can't remember the quest right now and why. My brain is shutting down. 41 to 42 will consist in this cavern right here. Pick up all the quests that don't say, as long as the quest doesn't have brackets for spy, brackets for group, or brackets for gather, pick them up. You might actually have to watch the video. As much as I hate to say it, you may have to watch my video that I made for this part, simply because the pathing. But after you pick up all the quests, you'll come down here. There'll be a quest hub right here to kill Griffos. You kill them. You keep coming. There's actually another quest hub, I think, right here to kill something else altogether. Nope, ignore that. You come down here. Right here. Come down, you'll do that quest. You'll jump off right here. And then you'll glide in the corner. And try and land right in this area. This is where Thawing Krongolfberg, the quest I mentioned earlier, that was a necessity, comes into play. Because this quest is Glaciant the Hardy. I'm not going to spell it because it's really fucking big and I can't spell it. I can't stress enough, do not ranged attack him before you run up to his face. The quest will not update unless you run up and, like, basically touch him with your hand. He'd be like, oh hey, what's going on? What the fuck you doing, man? And you're like, I'm coming to kill you because you're making everything fucking cold, asshole. You do that, and then you kill him, and then you'll have to, like, run this little weird ass. There's one up there, and there's one down here, and you go over this way, come, Spirit Valley. There should be one right here, and there's one right there, and then there's one up here. I'll mark those with red circles. Or yellow lines. 1, 2, 3, 4. There may not be one right there, it might just be... Yeah, there's not right there. Disregard those drawings. It's right here, right there, and up here.
By the power of Ra.
Good song. Right there. There are 4 named mobs. If this drawing is too inaccurate, just track your quest. It'll give you circles as to where they're standing. The next part is called Tear Crystals. There'll be little tears on the ground that look like this. It comes up and arcs, and it literally looks like that, but it's blue. I'm gonna draw that blue so you know what it looks like. It looks like one of those. There's a couple of them on the ground, you have to pick up 7. If you watch my video, you'll see me run in the circle and get the 7 that I need, and carry on my business, which is this way. There'll be a quest right here for Spriggan Gatherers and Raiders. Commit genocide. If you're a chanter, pop Word of Wind. Kill them all. Complete that quest. Next, it will take you down this path. I don't actually think that there's anything in here yet because you're not high enough. But you go up, you go in and around. And come up here, and there should be snowy. No, that's not that. Shit, what quest is that? There's 3 trips that you make, and every single time you go all the way around. Okay, everybody get a good look at the map. As you can see it, 4041, 3940, 4041, 42 right here. Get a good look. Pause your screen if you need to. I'm clearing it again. You come up here and you do the quest, whichever quest is up here. I can't fucking remember what it is right now, but I know there is one. And then you return to Redmane Cavern, and that would be 41 to 42. 42 to 43, you can do one of 2 ways, actually. This is totally up to you. If you're a fan of repetition, grab the next batch quests up here and go and do it. If not, which me personally, if I have to do the same thing more than once, I like them spread out. Come to this right here. this zone right here, pick up all these quests. Do those quests. They'll involve you killing tigers and currents in this area. Will involve... Actually, there's a guy right here. His name is Dewey. He has a couple quests. Pick those up. Pick these quests up right here. These quests up here. Go and do all of them. It involves killing Tagas and Kurans in this area. His quests involve you killing like Praetor looking, like science creatures, and then also Kurans over here. There's another quest from this guy right here called Batoni's quest. It's not called Batoni's quest, but Batoni gives the quest to come up in this area and kill spirits. That quest is glorious because I love committing genocide on basically anything. If I get to commit genocide, I will. But you do all of these quests. This quest right here for the Taigas and the Kurans is a two-part quest. You go out, it's actually a two-part quest. There are two quests that you do the first time that involve you getting the furs and then just killing them outright. You turn them in, you get two more, get the same quest, do them again. I know you're sitting there like, fucking repeatable, screw those, I don't need this. Yes, you do. Just be grateful that you only have to do it twice instead of 20 times. After you do all of this clusterfuck nastiness, you also have, after doing Blazing Out the Hardy, it will then open up a quest to escort one of the little Hoarfrost guys. You escort him up this way, and you run him, I think, right about here, and then there'll be a bunch of, no, it's actually right here. It's one of these two rocks. There'll be 3 red mains sitting on top of it. Escort him to it, watch a cinematic, feel some feels, get pissed, whichever, whatever you prefer. But after doing all of this fuckery down here, and this, that'll be 42 to 43. Maybe 44, depending if you had burdens, teas, restless experience, etc. This next part is... depending on how you feel. It'll get you to 43 for sure. You can come back here and do 43 to 44. Basically run the same path that you did the first time, which involves you coming down, go down here, do this quest, jump off here, fly down here, do these quests, come up in here, pat back this way. You don't have to kill those things this time, but you go that way, come over around here. There'll be like bones just chilling around in this area, and then there'll be, you get up here, there'll be snowy mammoths and snowy mammoodies. There are 2 spawns up in that little nook, and there's one that pats. You're gonna have to switch channels and or servers at least once, unless you feel like waiting for mobs for 5 minutes. It's up to you. But after you do that path, you return back, use your return skill, because you should be bound right here. Probably should have mentioned that earlier. Shit, fuck. Well, return here, and then you get another batch to basically go and do the same thing over again. That will get you 43 to 44. It will get you 43 to 44. 44 to 45, you can do one of several ways. During all of this entirety, it should take you long enough to do all of this after doing your first Crowmead run to go back and do Crowmead. Make sure you're on the fast track server, make sure you grab the quest before you do Crowmeads again. You may or may not have SR mid up. If you do have SR mid up, do not do it unless you are 45. Or you're going to be taking a break for 6 hours after you do it. The reason I say this, greater stigmas, they're a bitch. Don't fuck around with that kind of stuff. This way you can optimize your timing. After you hit 44, there's several paths you can do. You come back here, and then you can go and do all these book armor out of ink. Get a good look at the map. I need people to hide that shit, so I think it's bigger. Look at the map. awesome. Pause your movie, video, VOD, whichever you're watching this on, live stream, whichever. Pause it if you need to look at it some more. Clearing it. 44 to 45. This is where things can get fun. This can either get fun, or this can get really fucking painful. These quests up here are available to do. You can do them. There's actually a couple quests that have already been coming up in here, like poisoning some water and killing some mobs. You can do those if you want. My alternative is doing Alchemy Research Center and the growth quests. Make sure you pick up the red quests that you can pick up in Bluestone Fortress for Alchemy Research Center. If you don't pick them up, that's a waste of time. What you do is you come up here. Actually, let's see if I can get over there. I'll actually show you where they are. So if you help me, Cruise Control, I can't find them. I'll go and show them to you. Running is so much fun. I was doing shit in game. What am I doing? How is that still there? That just sounds annoying.
You see we work hard, play hard, man, I gotta stay charged. Can't sleep, tired out, trouble on my radar. Running round live while I had another
Teleport me to Bluestone. So I'm gonna show people watching what I'm talking about. As you come into Bluestone, yeah, see her, she's red step. Yay, awesome, wave at her, get your buff. Once you find me standing nearby, then awesome. But it is... shit. Can I do these like every level for a free coin? So that's awesome. She gives you your Alchemy Research Center quests. Hot damn. Holy shit. That's... I may have to like add that in there somewhere. I'll slap that onto the 44.5. Actually, yeah, let's do that. This lady right here, she is the one that gives you the Alchemy Research Center quests. There'll be 4 of them. Grab her quests, go down there with a friend or two, full clear it. Full clear it if you want to, you don't have to. But if you preferably go with somebody who knows the path, unless you're going to full clear it, or then by all means just commit genocide. After you do that, you should be easily halfway into 44. This guy right here, will give you Steel Rake upper lower, which I'll show you these mobs now. That I gave you a mini map drawing just in case it was too vague. 2 Shugos right here when you move to the fast track server. So this way you can enter SR upper lower on the fast track server with people that are not on your server, or SR cabin with people that are not on your server. I was hoping this would take 30 minutes. I'm almost there anyway. See? She sends you to Steel Rake cabin. He sends you to Steel Rake upper lower. It's upper lower, but it's just called Steel Rake now that it's cabin and upper lower instead of mid upper and lower. Hello, son. You do that, and then you do that, and you'll get 44 to 45. If you don't want to do that, you could always come down and do batch number 3 of Redmane, or any quests that you missed in Hoarfrost. And actually, I forgot to mention altogether, because I'm fucking retarded and can't think right now because I'm about to go to bed, is restoring the Bluestone Observatory. It's 11 million experience. It's free. Go do it. You run up there, you talk to her, you run back, you run up there. Actually, you run up there, you talk to her, you run to the fortress, you run to Primum, you fly under the sun, gather some aether, fly back over here, go there, kill 3 things around there, and then you get 11 million experience. Yes, it's a lot of running, yes, it's a lot of flying, it will take some time, but you get 3 million experience for killing 3 things that don't even hit you back. Or 11 million. It's worth doing. It's a campaign quest. Can I also include Siren's Treasure, Glaciant, Peace Offering, Restoring, Lighthouse? Yes, I got all of them. Awesome. That should hit you 45. 45 to 46. This next part is basically